Larry Merchant and George Foreman.
Any questions? 12 rounds. Obey my commands. Let's go to work. Let's go.
Those picking Trinidad are going with the logic of a sensational performer with an impeccable record. Those picking Vargas are going with a gut feeling about his toughness. A young man with the look of a champion. Your head or your gut, which one is right?
Trinidad can only go to the well so many times. Getting knocked down early is just, you can't just get up all the time. He better protect himself.
6 different times in his career, Trinidad has been down in the early rounds. All 6 times he got up to win. Vargas lands a left jab against an off-balance Trinidad to start off the action. The younger fighter stepping out to jab. Go ahead, George.
That's what you want to do. You got to show Trinidad, first of all, I'm not afraid of you. Then you got to back it up, though.
Big left hook by Trinidad, and Vargas is stunned. Vargas is stunned and down.
And you know how stunned he is? Because he didn't take the full count. He got up too quickly.
That's
sensational left hook.
Trinidad can't go to the well. He's not playing around now.
Second knockdown for Trinidad. He's the one who said it would be a quick, dominant knockout performance. This is not what any expert expected.
Okay.
But this is what Felix said he'd do. No 3 knockdown rule in effect. Vargas attempts to grab and hold, then backs away again. Manages to duck a couple of punches, seemingly getting his legs back under him now.
He was not prepared early for the quickness of Vargas's hands.
Of Trinidad's hands.
Sorry, Trinidad's hands.
Vargas is starting to stand and fight flat-footed. That's not what I expected of him.
All the talk about how Trinidad goes down early, and suddenly Vargas is down twice in the first minute and a half of the fight. So now the younger fighter trying to regain his senses and get out of the first round.
He's showing real composure and poise in a crisis situation here, George.
This is the first one he's been in, and you didn't want it to be the first time he'd run into some adversity.
Vargas kind of pushes Trinidad away with the left of the body. Trinidad looking and looking, trying to find an opportunity to land one more big left hook.
Trinidad normally the best finisher in his weight class. He didn't finish Vargas off, and I don't know why.
Well, he's usually finishing off a fighter whom he's punished to the body for 7 or 8 rounds. This is an unusual situation.
Now he got hurt by a right hand. Vargas chopped him on the side of the head with a good right hand.
Trinidad looking very sharp with his punches in the first round. Vargas just missing with another straight right cross, and now Fernando definitely has his legs back.
He better use those legs. You don't want to stand in front of a puncher like that.
He's going to make it out of round 1, but what a perilous round 1 it was for the young star from Oxnard, Felix Trinidad, with an early 2 knockdown statement.
And Vargas goes to a neutral corner, not to his own corner after that round.
It's a wonder he can go anywhere.
That was some gutty performance by Vargas.
Larry, a look at the knockdowns.
Stunned early in the fight. He has never been down as a professional prize fighter. Never been in the ring with somebody as deadly and quick as Tito Trinidad. And Trinidad did everything he could to finish it right then and there. Give Vargas credit for showing some stability and maturity.
Let's cheer him on as we enter the center of the ring. This
Fernando Vargas has bitten off more than he can chew, in the opinion of many, but he has chewed it, and he has to chew it again in this last round to pull it out.
But Felix Trinidad has been outlanding Vargas down the stretch and with bigger firepower most of the time. Harold Letterman, how do you have it going to the final round?
Jim, I absolutely agree with you on that power towards the end of the fight. 6-4, 1 even, 103, 100. Felix Tito Trinidad. Jim, there's no question, out of the last 4 rounds, Tito Trinidad has released 3.
Down goes Vargas on a big left hook. And up he gets in 2 seconds. And now it's abundantly clear. Fernando Vargas must score a knockout or he's lost this fight. Down goes Fernando again.
He's seriously hurt. He doesn't have his wits about him. He is reacting simply from instinct and courage.
He's out of it. He can't see Trinidad.
He's about to get knocked out. Barring a miracle here, it's going to be a closing knockout for Tito. Fernando trying to survive. Fires a couple of punches. And holds on like a skilled veteran.
He's a veteran.
And that'll do it. The third right hand, the third knockdown of the round. A huge victory for Tito Trinidad.
He closes the show like the champion he is. What a fight.
What a fight.
Give the people what they want.
Did they get their money's worth tonight, George?
He gave it to them. And also did Vargas. He also did as much.
What a champion. What a performance by Trinidad. Start to finish. Braveheart. Braveheart all the way.
Never thought that Trinidad could do what he did tonight. No way. He beat a superior boxer. Left jab and power punches, getting up off the canvas, being in trouble, recuperating. I didn't think he had it.
He underlined his trademark, George. Two-fisted power, relentless determination.
I never thought he could do it. And he had to back up a few times, and he was still effective.
Let's take a look at the 3 knockdowns in the 12th round with which Trinidad finished Vargas and finished the fight. Knockdown number 1. Another brilliant left hook. Typical of so many that Trinidad had landed throughout the fight. Typical of the left hooks with which he began all this in creating 2 knockdowns back in round number 1. A third look at another perfect left-hand shot on the button by Felix Trinidad. And then seconds later, the second knockdown, and the one that made it clear that Vargas would need a near miracle just to finish the fight. Another clean shot with the left hook for Trinidad. And then finally, the third knockdown, almost an anticlimax at that point, as a wobbly Vargas simply could not muster the skill and the will to stay afoot against Trinidad's assault. And a merciful Jay Nady not bothering to count, but rather stepping in to end the onslaught and spare the brilliant young talent any further punishment at the hands of the devastating Trinidad. 39th win of Felix Trinidad's career. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official details of the TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 1 minute 33 seconds in round number 12. He's the winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated. And now the WBA and IBF 154-pound world champion, Felix Tito